Hey guys, Melissa from Melissa's Creations here, and I just wanted to let you know today is August 2nd. You get to start ordering the Thoughtful Branches stamp set or bundle that comes with the coordinating framelits. I wanted to show you guys a quick card this morning that I whipped up with this gorgeous stamp set. I know it's backwards, but it will be right way around when I turn you around and we can get started. This is just using the pine tree from Thoughtful Branches. The colors I used were Sweet Sugar Plum for the base, Mint Macaron for the matte, Whisper White for the base, and those three colors are the ink that I used today. I used some of the Sweet Sugar Plum ruched ribbon down at the bottom to give a fun little accent, and I also used the pearls. They are just so much fun, and I think this card is super simple, quick and easy. You could whip out a ton in a very short period of time. So I'm going to go ahead and turn you around and we'll get started on this awesome card. Is so cute. It is awesome. I love the versatility of this set. There are so many things that you can do with it. I have shown a few of my previous samples in a video yesterday, but I'll show you again. Here is a fall type card. I have heat embossed the leaves, and I did a fun technique on here using different inks. There's only 3 inks on this whole card, and as you can see, I would manage to get several colors using only those 3 inks. This is a YouTube video I have on my channel. I uploaded it last Thursday, so go ahead and pop over there and take a look to see how I did that. Here is another one with a gorgeous hydrangea. I did a couple layers of the leaves to give it some dimension, and I crinkled it up so that you can see that gorgeous flower mimicking effect that it gave. And we have a basic black accent down here with some Whisper White craft ink stamped on there, and another tree using those awesome leaves. I did a background of the leaves in a plain color. I think this is old olive cardstock, if I'm not mistaken. And then I cut out the leaves when I stamped them on some Whisper White and added a couple of apples. Just really simple, super cute. And I did watch a YouTube video this morning. I believe it was from Linda Bowen. I will have to double check, and if I am wrong, I will put the actual name in the comments, but she made this fun pop-up card, and I kind of replicated it. I did a couple of things a little differently, but it does fold flat so that you could put it in the mail to somebody special. But I think it would also be fun to stick a couple of treats in here in one of our cellophane bags, and then you could give it as a gift. I did add a piece of white cardstock on the back so that you can write a sentiment. But that is probably my most favorite thing I have done with this set so far. I put some glimmer paper through the big shot with the coordinating die to cut the background to make it nice and shiny. And then I also cut one out of Sweet Sugar Plum, and I added some Wink of Stella and some pearls to the front of that. I just think that is gorgeous. So that, again, Linda Bowen has a tutorial on how to make this fun card, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check hers out. But today we're just gonna keep it really simple and quick. I am doing this card, and I just love the Tip Top Taupe with the Mint Macaron and the Sweet Sugar Plum. I think those colors together are amazing, and I did get that color inspiration from this Blooms and Bliss Designer Series paper. This paper is absolutely gorgeous, and that's how I got the color inspiration for this card. So let's go ahead and get started making that. The supplies I'm using, I have some snips, I have my snail adhesive, a D-size block, the accents here, I have some of that gorgeous Sweet Sugar Plum ruched ribbon with some basic pearl jewels from the annual catalog. I have some Stampin' Dimensionals to pop that up a bit. Here is the gorgeous Thoughtful Branches stamp set with the coordinating Thinlits dies. These are awesome. You can bundle these products for $52 right now. And if you have any bonus days coupons, be sure to get in there and use those before the end of August. You will be able to redeem those for any products in the regular catalog, as well as this exclusive to August stamp set bundle. So today we're going to use this fun outline tree trunk as well as the tree leaves here, and the sentiment, "You're in my thoughts." I thought that was so much fun. So again, the inks, we have Sweet Sugar Plum. This is from the 2016-2018 in colors. Gorgeous. And we have Tip Top Taupe and Mint Macaron. These are from the 15-17 in colors, which will be retiring at the end of this next catalog year, next June. So if you got these last year, this year, and you still have them, perfect, yay for you. If you don't have them yet, you might want to pick them up because they are simply gorgeous with this Sweet Sugar Plum. The cardstock I am using, my base is Sweet Sugar Plum. This is just cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it in the middle at 4.25. My first mat measures 5.25 by 4. That's going to go right on top of our cardstock here as our first mat. And then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 5 by 3.75. That's what we're going to do our stamping on right now. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat so that I can get a nice crisp image with those photopolymer stamps. And I'm going to start with my tree trunk and some Tip Top Taupe. I'll grab my D-size block. This block is a perfect size for most of the stamps in this set. It is a great starter block. If you don't have any blocks yet, it's a great starter block to get going with. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up in Tip Top Taupe. I'm going to stamp off once, and then I'm going to put this just up here, kind of in the middle of the right side. And it gives us that really light tree trunk. And I wanted it to be light so that I could get a kind of almost pastel effect from that brown, the Tip Top Taupe. I'm just going to clean off my stamp so that I can get it back into my case. And now I will use the gorgeous pine needles that go right on top. I'll put that onto my D block and I will bring in my Mint Macaron. Gorgeous, gorgeous green color. So let's ink up our pine leaves. And I'm just, there is a break in the middle, so you want to try and line that up with your trunk, and then just go ahead and stamp it down. And when we bring it up, so pretty. Look at how gorgeous of a pine tree that makes. This would be perfect for Christmas cards as well. There are so many different seasons that you can do just with a set that has trees in it. Gorgeous. I'm going to grab out the sentiment, "You're in my thoughts." Mount that to my D-size block. We'll get the Mint Macaron out of the way and we'll bring in Sweet Sugar Plum. We'll ink that up, and I'm stamping it up in the left corner. There we go. Oh, so pretty. So I'm just going to give that a quick scrub on my Stampin' Scrub so I can get that put away as well. The stamping on our card is done. Now we just embellish and start layering. So I'm going to take my Fast Fuse with my ruched ribbon, and I'm just going to put a little bit of Fast Fuse on each end. You don't need very much. It just needs to stick to the back of the card. So I'll bring this piece back in, and I like to cover just the bottom of the tree trunk just slightly, and then we're just going to wrap that ribbon around, making sure it's straight on the front. Just like that. It just adheres to the back with that Fast Fuse. Now I am going to pop this up with some dimensionals, which are under all of my supplies here. So just grab a few dimensionals. I like to do about 6 on the back of here, 1 on each corner, and then 2 in the middle, just to make sure that it really pops. And I think the trickiest part of these is trying to peel off that backing. So what I like to do is just take my fingernail and kind of give it a little press in the center of those guys, and that one's going to be difficult. There we go. Got it. So yeah, with the fingernail, it kind of helps sometimes to peel that backing up and off of those dimensionals. So I'm going to bring in my mat of Mint Macaron. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And then we're just going to center that up and stick that down. Now I'm going to bring in my Fast Fuse, and because this is such a strong adhesive, you really don't need a lot. I just do some at the top, bottom, and a little bit in the middle. I'm going to use my bone folder to give my cardstock a good crease. And I will put that right on top,
And then the last thing we're going to do is grab some of our basic pearls, and I have some on this side. Now, I found that you don't need a whole strand, so I'm actually going to cut off about 5. Then I'm going to pick that strand up. Make sure you get that adhesive with it. And we're just going to gently set it down right underneath our sentiment here. Just like that. And there we go. A super simple, quick card using the Thoughtful Branches stamp set. Again, exclusive to August. Make sure you pick one up if you haven't already. It is while supplies last. I would love it if you would shop from me. My hostess code is right here. You can go directly to melissascreations.com. Click on Shop Now. You can copy that code and paste it into your shopping bag in my online store at melissascreations.stampinup.net. There's also a link at this blog, and I am hoping to have some great stuff for you in the next few days to come. So be sure to stay tuned and watch my YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that so you can be notified when I upload new content. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time watching this quick and easy card with the Thoughtful Branches stamp set, and I will see you guys soon.